Hello and welcome my easy peasy squeezy lemons. How you doing today? It's Chris here, and I'm going to show you my absolute best strategy in Bloons TD 6. This is no joke. I'm not messing around. This is an April Fool's joke or anything. This is my favorite strategy and what I think is the best and easiest strategy to pull off chimps mode. Well, really, you could pull off almost anything except for probably half cash using this strategy, and or anything that you can't use magic monkeys. So, primary and military only. But everything else, man, this works, like, perfectly. So I'm going to walk you guys through this thing as efficiently as I possibly can, and also just have some fun along the way talking about random crap that's happened to me in the past few days, and what's coming up in the near future. So, first of all, strategy. Obyn. We're using the big, bad Obyn today. Is it an Obyn to use Omen? Or an Omen to use Obyn? I'm not sure. Well, the strat goes like this, guys. I'm actually going to go, let's just start it off this way. You're going to do an Obyn, you're going to do a Ninja, you're going to do a Super Monkey, and a Heli Pallet. That is your core 4 towers up in here. If you want to save some money, which I highly recommend, you should get a Monkey Village as well, and that's your core 5 towers right there. 5 towers to get you all the way up until around 85, 90, 95, maybe even 100 on certain maps. And then, after you get all those things upgraded all the way, you can sort of just start to wander around. Do whatever the heck you want. Add some extra bonus towers in there. Get some abilities. Whatever you're feeling is going to be the best for you. Those are the 5 main towers. The question is then, how do you upgrade them and what upgrades do you get? Well, actually, it's a very standard strategy, but it works out so well right now. Really, 0 issues, guys. I'm telling you, this is an easy peasy one. I will say, though, that it works a lot better on any map where you have 1 entrance and 1 exit. It's definitely going to be way easier to do that. Though it is still possible on some of these other maps that have more entrances or are a little bit weirder, alright? So, this one I'm actually going to push my luck a little bit. I'm going to go for an early Monkey Village. So, if you're ever feeling like, oh crap, this is a hard round 15, you know, round 19, round 20, round 21, 22, 23, those are pretty tough rounds. Just use Obyn's extra little thorn buddy up in here. He's a thorny boy. Alright, he's a thorny boy right here. By the way, I don't know about you guys, but out of all the heroes, I feel like I would probably not want to fight Obyn the most. He's like, think about it like this. He's like made of wood, kind of. Like, I don't know. Is he made of blood, or is he made of wood, or what is he made of? I don't know. I mean, was he born just a weird looking magic monkey up in here, or did he form into it from some curse or from some other thing? I should just like start making up the lore for Bloons Star Defense 6, just like randomly, like BTD 6 lore, and just like Ninja Kiwi will probably not even care what the heck I say, because I'll make it interesting and fun for people. But Ninja Kiwi doesn't have any lore. Like, the furthest they go is they're like, oh, here's their name, and this is what they do. They pop balloons. Yeah. Ooh. Cool. Lame lore. I want to have some cool lore. It doesn't have to be crazy or anything like that, but just like a little bit of information about each one of these monkeys and kind of how they, especially the heroes. Like, why don't the heroes have any lore? I don't know. You guys know what I mean by lore, though, right? Just like some information about them, some sort of background info about how they sort of started, or what they are, or why they are what they are. Including the skins would be kind of a fun way to like add some lore in there. Anyways, we finally got the strategy going right now. Like I said, we wanted to get a Monkey Village up to 002. This is the money-saving village. The only way to make money, or save money, on chimps mode. Then you want to start upgrading your ninja all the way up to 4th tier. So this is just wonderful, because if you actually look at this strategy already, you're going to notice that Obyn Ninja combo is one of the best combos in the game. It has every single type of balloon popping power, except for camel heads. And it's super duper powerful. I'm going to explain why this is so powerful in just a little bit, but for now, know that Obyn just makes your towers stronger. Alright, in a lot of different ways, actually. Mostly by Pierce, but eventually you get some range and some other random junk in there as well. So, here we go, guys. This is not that expensive, by the way. $29.70. You get this for around 32, around 33 at the worst. And we're already freaking rock solid. If you get a 4th tier ninja, what the heck is gonna kill you, dude? Only way you're gonna die is if the lead balloons come out of some weird way that, like, you don't pop them with Obyn somehow, and then you just can't actually clean them up. Like, that's, like, the only way you're gonna lose. But let's hope that doesn't happen. And even on the worst of the maps, it shouldn't be the case. So, next, though, what you're going to want to do is you want to get a Super Monkey, because the next tough round, and probably the only tough round with this entire strategy, is round 40. Around 40 is always difficult. It's weird because you want to get a lot of random projectiles going in at that Moab class balloon, but realistically, when you get a lot of projectiles going out, usually they're pretty weak projectiles, and that means they're bad against balloons. So you have to find some weird in between of good enough against Moabs, but also good enough against balloons. That's where you have a quandary. All right, we're in the quandary in between this this cruel world. We're in between Jupiter and Saturn, and we're what do we do here, man? There's no asteroids, there's no nothing. It's just, where do we go? Would we go to Jupiter? Would we go to Saturn? Honestly, Jupiter's probably cooler. All right, let's go to Europa. Europa's the place to be, man. All right, I'm excited for you. I think Europa is probably going to be the coolest place in our solar system that isn't Earth. I'm telling you guys, it's a cool place. All right. Anyways, here we go. So you might be thinking, Super Monkey, why is this guy good? Are we really going to get this guy? Well, first of all, the Monkey Village is going to make him 15% cheaper already as a base tower. Then we get him upgraded to 302 here. But for around 40, you want to get the 001 knockback. All right, this is very important here. The knockback is going to slow down the Moab class balloon. And then once the ceramics pop out, they ain't moving anywhere, man. Knock them back. Obyn's gonna clean up. Ninja's gonna clean up over here. So you can see the Moab class balloon. No big deal at all, baby. All right, so here's our core 5 towers, guys. We got them all built already, right around round 40. That's when you want to get it. And now I want to talk about why Obyn powers up our towers and how he's going to end up really helping us out in the long term here. Oh, I kind of forgot about the alchemist here. He's a support tower, but he is, I guess, a core tower here. So pop him in there as well. We're going to get up to a 402. You guys know, or 400. All right, so Super Monkey. The reason why the Super Monkey is so amazing is because if you think about it like this, a regular 0-0 base Super Monkey is going to throw 1 dart every, 10 darts per second or whatever. He shoots pretty freaking fast. And then he pops 1 balloon per shot, though. Doesn't do a damage, just 1 damage. Doesn't do any extra pierce, just 1 pierce. So, pink to yellow, yellow to green, yellow, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Goes down, 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 down. It's a pretty standard tower. He's pretty good overall, but Obyn allows you to double his pierce. Really, it's a +1 pierce. So we're going from 1 to 2 pierce. So a base Super Monkey literally becomes 2 times as powerful, just like that. Though it doesn't increase any Moab popping power, because the Moab, the darts only go through the Moab once, they can't go through it twice, Unless there's multiple Moabs on the screen, then you can go through and do more damage on top of that. But realistically, think about it like this. The Super Monkey, in range of Obyn, becomes twice as powerful as a base Super Monkey. And that's why the knockback 002 Super Monkey over here is just so freaking powerful, man. Alright, so. Sorry, I got something in my throat, man. I don't know what it is, but it's gross. Went to the dentist yesterday. Alright, anyways. So, though, when you think about it like this, though, when you get the Super Monkey upgraded, when you get him up to laser vision, it's not very powerful, actually. Laser vision's really the worst Super Monkey upgrade in the game. Because it still costs like 2,400 or whatever, so it's a little bit cheaper than buying another Super Monkey. But realistically, think about it like this. The laser vision is going to make your pierce go from 1 to 2 normally. And then with Obyn, it's going to go from 2 to 3. So, realistically, it would be technically better to get 2 0-0 Super Monkeys just for balloons, let alone Moab class balloons, than get a laser vision. So laser vision is just a bad upgrade. You usually don't want to get just a base laser vision, almost ever. But you do want to get a plasma vision. Because not only are we increasing our pierce quite drastically, I actually don't know the number on this. I don't know if they change it between battles and BTD6 and BTD5 and all that stuff, but it's something like 5 or 6 or something like that. And we increase our speed as well. Alright, and that's what's really key here. Because now we're increasing our speed on top of increasing our pierce. Again, that 5 or 6 is just a guess. I really don't know. We're increasing our pierce and our speed. So this is where the game gets changed drastically. Now we've got a super duper powerful plasma vision monkey over here, which knockbacks all the balloons, slows down the Moab class balloons, and is just an unbelievable beast over here. He's really doing almost everything for us, but we can get stronger. We can get more powerful up in here. So now we can go for a sun avatar. Woohoo! Yeah! So this guy's going to shoot out 3 beams now. Each have their own pierce, each have their own knockback ability, and each have their own ability to get buffed by Obyn. Alright, and that's why the Sun Avatar ends up being so gosh darn powerful, is because of those 3 beams. If it just threw out 1 beam, it wouldn't be that good. But the 3 beams is really where he gets powerful. He's getting all these bonuses from all these other towers, including the Alchemist and Obyn over here. So we go up a level. But anyways, the Sun Avatar is your main tower. He is really what's keeping you alive, and believe it or not, I think a Sun Avatar in range of Obyn can beat all the way up until around like 75, if not 80, depending on the level. Like that, I'm serious. Just like one Sun Avatar. Like one $28,000 tower, whatever. 30 grand tower. That's freaking crazy, dude. It really, really is. And don't forget that you're also getting that 002 Monkey Village price decrease. Yeah, that's why I love this strategy, man. You get the Sun Avatar, and then you're good, and you can buy whatever the heck you want for the next 20-something rounds. Really, if you get them on round 54 or whatever, like we did, you got solid at least 25 rounds, maybe all the way up to 30 rounds, just letting this guy fly, letting him do his magic over here. That's legit, too, because he's a magic tower. Everybody else just sort of supports, you know, and he's got cam detection too. As unbelievable as that is, man. As unbelievable as that, he's got cam detection as well. Pop every single type of balloon except for purples. Alright, well on that note, what's next? Now is when you get to decide. So this is like the base core strategy, guys. We got all of our towers. Honestly, you could just walk away from the game for about 10 minutes if you want to. Come back once you get to round 80 or 80 plus. Now you want to think about what other towers you can get. And there's, honestly, so many things you can do at this point. You can go for a big one, or the biggest one. You can go for a 4th tier top path wizard. You can go for an Archmage if you want to. I haven't really used an Archmage in a while, but he's a freaking good tower, actually. You can go for the middle path submarine. Just get a first strike ability and skill some of those balloons. Even go all the way up to 5th tier, so you're doing extra damage to every single balloon that pops out of the screen over there. Like you can go for a perma spike factory. There's so many ways to go about it, but honestly, I think the best tower, and this is not just for this map, by the way, this is for all maps, I think the best tower to go for is the top path helipilot, the Apache frickin' Prime. Why is he so good? He's really expensive. I should note that. He is very, very, very expensive, and in fact, he's probably not the best bang for your buck tower, but he's super duper simple and super duper powerful. Alright, and those two things added together equals awesomeness, alright? So the reason why he's so good is obviously he's expensive. You know, when you're getting up to these 50 grand, $50,000 towers, you know, they don't really want you to spend 50 grand all at once, so it's usually difficult to save up for something like that. But if you can save up for it by getting some really awesome base loadout towers here, then everything just becomes so much easier. So, don't forget, on top of the $50,000 Apache Prime, you gotta buy a $20,000 Apache Dart Ship. We're talking about, like, literally, like, almost 80 grand into this one tower right here. He is the bulk of your everythings. But he's great. He's good against everything. He's good against balloons, good against Moabs, good against the bad balloon. He's good against everything. Though I will say, actually, believe it or not, if you guys don't know, he actually has an extra bonus against Moab class balloons. So if you lock him in, or even like control him, he'd actually be better than leaving him on pursuit. Let him pop the Moabs and the BFBs and the Oh My Gods, control him as he does it, and let the other towers pop the balloons. For example, if you get a biggest one or something like that in combination with this guy, delicious. One thing you gotta worry about then is the bad balloon, which is a pretty big pain here, guys. I will admit, going with this strategy does not mean the bad balloon is going to be easy to pop. It just means he will be popped. Alright. And I think that's one weird thing about a lot of my strategies, is that I do so good against every single type of balloon in the game, until I get to the bad balloon, I'm like, oh crap, like I went Icicle and Pale or something, and it just doesn't work anymore. It's kind of upsetting, actually. It's like, oh, I lost around 100 again, no! It's even worse than losing on round 99 or 98 or even like 80-something, you know? It's like, it makes you feel so much worse because you spent that much time in there, and then you popped everything up to that point, and you're just like, one stupid balloon. One stupid bad balloon, man. Just can't handle it. So, alright, where are we at? We got the Apache Dart Ship. We're still not even up to round 80 yet, though. Whew. Woo! So I told you guys that there's going to be a lot of downtime today. Again, if you want to walk away from the computer, be my guest, man. Really, no harm, no foul in that. It's that good of a strategy where you don't even need to pay attention for a while. I think the first time we're probably going to need to get this guy is right around round 90. I think that's when we can afford this guy, around 87 or something like that, when the money's actually going to come in here. So it is a little bit of a guessing game sometimes. Do you really memorize every single level how much money you're going to make? Like, I know I don't. I have like a rough estimation of how much I think I'm going to make. I know like between round 60 and 80 you make almost nothing. Like you make like 20 grand or something. Like 20 rounds, 20 grand, like that's it. And then between round like 81 and 85 you make like another 25 grand or something. So it's like, oh, 5 rounds compared to 20 rounds. It's a pretty drastic difference. So anyways, not too many crazy things happening in my life, I guess. I guess a little bit of interesting stuff in here. First of all, yes, I am going back to work tomorrow. So if for whatever reason I don't get any videos done for you guys, or I'm kind of slow with my videos, or my videos aren't quite up to par, I'm really sorry. You know, some people need to work to make the monies, and this is how I live, guys. This is how I get my my money's to live, man. Gotta pay for rent and food and going to the dentist and crap. Oh, man. That's one thing you often overlook is the random little costs. Like, sure, you have your monthly expenses of you gotta buy your food, and you gotta buy your gas, and you gotta pay for your car, and you gotta pay for rent, and all that stuff. Then the random, like, oh, I gotta go to the dentist, I don't have any health insurance because I work for YouTube, and YouTube doesn't do any of that. So, I'm technically I'm a self-employed individual. I don't get a 401k or anything like that from YouTube. Like, YouTube's just like, bloop, we give you money, you deal with yourself, dude. Which makes sense. I'm not technically an employee of YouTube. I'm a subcontractor or whatever, I guess. It's just weird how it works, right? Anyways, that's the stuff I often forget about, you know? It's like, oh, I didn't really plan for it this week, or didn't really plan for it this month. Like, oh, crap, another $100 bucks. And, like, the dentist is expensive. If you have health insurance, it's free every 6 months, you know? Or at least it should be. For me, it's like, oh, I gotta spend another $200 to get my dental stuff. And even if I do get dental insurance, I pay more than if I just pay for the dentist themselves every 6 months. It's stupid how it works, but that's just how it is. Health insurance, man, it's goofy. Anyways, I'm getting kind of deep on you guys on life and everything. But yes, I'm going back to work on, actually tomorrow. I will be working for the next roughly 2 weeks. Let me think of this. 1, 2, probably the next 3 weeks. And then I'm going to be working like a couple days a week, maybe 2, 3, 4 days a week. And then I'm going to work like hardcore the week before Mother's Day. So definitely give me a break on the week before Mother's Day, which I believe is on the 12th. It's like the 5th to the 12th of May, like boom, about a month away. I'm going to be absolutely freaking busy here, guys. Then I kind of get opened up after that, you know? So then I can finally get back into owning the videos for you guys, alright? That's my plan. I just want to let you guys know what's up. You know, I always like to be honest with you guys, how my life's going, what's going on in my life, so that's what's going on. Anyways, here we go. So we got 2 Zoma Gods coming out around 85 here. And we do not have the Apache Prime yet, but you can see how much money we've saved up so far. $47,000, baby. Woo! That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Still not quite there. $30 more. Come on, give me that $30. There it is. All right, Apache Prime Time. This is the prime time show right here. Now, you may think that you're just undefeatable once you get the Apache Prime. Sadly, that would be false. You can still lose with the Apache Prime. It's unlikely, but you can still definitely lose. All right? Like I said, I think if you control him, you will do a better job in popping the balloons. Make sure he pops the BFBs, Moabs, Zoma Gods, etc., etc. He's got a bonus. If I'm not mistaken, he's got a bonus on these Moab class balloons. So he's much, much better against them. He's actually worse against the regular balloons. So if you have another tower that can pop the balloons, he might be a good combo with this guy. What I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna go for an MIB here for round 90. All right. Basically, the DDTs can be a pain. No matter how many towers you got and how good you are, they can just be freaking annoying. All right. So I like to hit the MIB just to be safe, to make sure that any tower that I build from now on will have DDT popping power. we got that going for us. We got about 10 grand saved up, and this is where you can go pretty much wherever you want to, whatever you're feeling at that point, all right? I would say go for a couple support towers really quick. There's a couple towers that you like. It's not that you can't live without them, but they're just super duper powerful for the amount of money that you put late game. For example, an unstable concoction. Oh my god. Like, if you actually look at this guy's pop count, it's frickin' ridiculous, man. Frickin' ridiculous how much damage he can do over here. Just with a little bit of concoction throwing, man. A little bit of concoction. That's all you need. Boom, boom. We explode some crap. I also kind of like to go for a bottom path blue gunner. Slows down all the balloons in range. Well, not all of them in range, but a lot of the balloons in range over there. You go for a bottom path, basically a 0, 2, 3. Above blue, very important. And then you get the blue splatter on top of that thing. Make sure you're in range of the cam detection amongst the village over here, or else you can't slow down the DDTs, which can be a big pain here. Here's round 95. You can see the Apache Prime just working his magic over here. Boom, boom, boom. Taking these guys down. No problems, man. No problems at all. So far. And then, though, for this final tower, what do you want to get? That's completely up to you, and I think it depends on the map. I'm going to show you guys the heli pallet strat, though, because I think that it would work more efficiently on most other maps. It's not as efficient on this map because, well, a lot of our popping power is actually in the front of the map, where the Apache dart chips work a little bit better when you kind of have them all in the back. You can get them up popped, and then all the other towers will just sort of clean up all the balloons, you know? As I was saying, the Apache Prime's not that good against balloons. But we're going to try and pop it all in the front here just because we have such a good locale. So, to that, we're going to go for a bottom path. Heli pellet over here. This is going to slow down the DDTs for around 99. And then, hopefully, we can just help pop them a little bit. Right, so here we go. We got 14 grand saved up over here. So, sadly, I kind of forgot to, like, spend my extra money here. And I'm like, oh, crap. Like, I guess we got to buy some submarines over here. And then I forgot the hotkeys because I was trying to use shift again. Like, uh-oh. We're going to struggle a little bit here now. So we got a couple submarines up real quick. We're going to get some advanced intel subs. And that should be it to clean up the bad balloon here, guys. That's the strategy. This is, again, round 99 and 100 was all just like, do whatever the heck you want, whatever you think is best for that level. Everything else should just kind of fall into place and work out perfectly, right? So this is the best strategy in the game right now for me. Now, I know there's a lot of other strategies out there, and you guys might find some like rock solid, freaking amazing-tastic strategies. Let me know what they are in the description below, or the comments below. I'd love to hear about them, man. I know that one strategy that a lot of people tend to use right now is definitely the bottom path druid up to 5th tier, and I'd actually be cool with using that guy too, especially in range of Obyn. I'd be totally down to check that guy out as well. In fact, because he's so expensive, you can kind of just trade out the Apache Prime for him, and then you're going to be rock solid. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you press that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Of course, have a super duper delicious day.